Hi, I'm Eric D'Amato.
And I'm Matt.
And welcome back to Mindbreakers. Something we forgot to mention last episode. Awful fucking cover of Cry Little Sister.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about
But I think that was to be expected. But we have something very different and hopefully more fun to watch this week. We have a nice little 80 film from 1982.
Yeah.
5.6 out of 10.
Not bad.
The Slumber Party Massacre.
Yes. One of the more cult classics I would find of the 80s slashers.
A female high school student's slumber party turns into a bloodbath as a newly escaped psychotic serial killer wielding a power drill prowls her neighborhood. So for a second, I don't know how I was going to read it as moves into her neighborhood. It's like, hey, I'm a recently escaped psychotic killer. I'm moving in next door. How you doing? But yeah, I've heard things about this. Apparently the second one's the best.
I probably agree. I've seen the first two. I think I like the second one a little bit more.
But we got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
They made 3 of these, I remember.
They did make 3, yeah.
So without further ado, Slumber Party Massacre.
I'm looking forward to seeing this again.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I know you've never seen it, and it's been a while since I've seen it. So.
I may have watched the Cinema Snob review back in the day, but I barely remember it.
Yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested to see this again. It's been a hot minute.
So let's go.
I'll just go away.
The basketball team is planning a party. A slumber party. The party begins at 8 o'clock.
Love it too. Do you think I'm getting better?
But be on the lookout for an uninvited guest.
Please.
When the pizza arrives, things really start jumping. Some people may have to leave early. But others will hang around and hang around.
Courtney, you're underage. Negative. Let's go.
I'm not going to eat the dead guy's pizza.
I feel better already. Really, I do.
But for those who stay, there'll be plenty of surprises. And non-stop action. One thing's for sure, no one's getting any sleep the night of the Slumber Party Massacre. Close your eyes for a second and sleep forever.
Well, it was fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Perfectly serviceable slasher film.
Yeah, it's just a good old 80s slasher.
I do approve of how original the weapon was.
Yeah.
The big drill.
The big drill is really cool.
And obviously, I'm going to go a little serious movie analysis here. It is very much meant to be phallic and represent sex.
Oh yeah,
1,000%.
That is not even like a secret anymore about this film. Right?
I mean, granted, the only reason I put this on the list, same with the third one, is to talk about the second one, because I'm looking at the cover of the second one right now, and it's also an electric guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very much looking forward to the second one.
I think they're all a good time. And I don't remember 3 too much, but I remember.
I know it's from 1990. I think it does the Scream thing.
Of like the...
Well, no, of having just an utterly unremarkable and unthreatening kid be the killer. I think it looked like the killer looks exactly
like Billy Loomis.
Like Billy, yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember his face too much. I just remember the shit that happens in that movie. It's kind of like this one.
I don't know if it's actually the killer. I just saw that one of those IMDb poster was this guy holding a drill.
Yeah.
So probably is the killer.
I think I'm pretty sure it's him.
We open with a kid doing his paper route,
Yep.
and we get the very easy exposition, but hey, if it fucking works, where it's the newspaper.
Yep.
And then it says, mass murderer Russ Thorne escaped.
Yep. We even get like a little brief radio thing with it too.
Yep.
To kind of just say, hey, mass killer on the loose, look out.
It's a psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's just doing the Halloween thing, but
yeah.
Halloween worked.
Yeah.
Most of the escaped killer slasher films do tend to work. So.
Yeah, and this one, it's just, why should we be afraid? Because he's killed people before. And you go, okay, sounds good.
Best newspaper exposition I ever saw was Day of the Dead.
Oh, yeah.
Where just you see this before you see a single zombie, you see like they're panning through the abandoned city, and then one of the newspapers blows up and just says "The Dead Walk!" exclamation point. It's like, all right, fucking zombies, let's go.
That's definitely a good one. Yeah.
So then you get some girls playing basketball.
Yeah, they're all getting ready to go to school.
Yeah.
Play basketball.
Because gym class.
Gym class. New girl in school, Valerie.
Yep. They don't like her because she's really good at sports.
And good looking. People are weird about that.
Yeah, weirdly, that does, in my school experience, it doesn't tend to make you unpopular.
No.
Quite the opposite.
She's also tall, but like, meh.
Yeah.
But the girls are holding a slumber party.
Mm-hmm.
Who could have seen that one coming?
Oh, we also she throws out all her the girl who's hosting the slumber party throws out all her like dolls and stuffed animals.
I don't know why.
I mean, I guess you didn't want them visible for the slumber party, but to a point, like because they're teenagers,
yeah,
sure. But instead of throwing them out, you could just put them in your closet.
Yeah. I guess like there's a throwaway line where she said she's 18 now, so maybe that's the whole like, I gotta be an adult, but she keeps the teddy bear that's a dog because the dog is a good boy. A big fluffer. I wouldn't get rid of it either.
I kept my Marvin the Martian. I gave it to the cat.
Yeah,
it's the cat. He likes it. So there's some guys who want to crash the party so they can look at naked women.
Classic. And these two dudes find this worker.
And someone who we imagine we think it's Russ. It's obviously Russ Thorne. Steals the Barbie doll from the garbage.
Yeah. There's two dudes that want to hit on the women and scare them. Find this worker who's fixing the telephone pole. And
they think she's hot, so one of them shoots a shot. And you know what? It doesn't work, but I respect that he tried.
Yeah.
Because this is like a 30-year-old woman.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, oh, you want to consider dating a younger? He's like, nah.
No.
And she just goes to her car. And then she gets murdered by Russ.
Yeah, she gets the old yankin.
Yep.
And we get the little pull away shot.
I would have... And we see a bit of her, like, when they're walking away, we see through the window of it happening. I would have loved if the entire kill happened like that. Like the Shears kill in Hot Fuzz.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, no, we cut back to it, and this is how he gets the big drill.
He steals her car or her van and parades.
I gotta say, the guy who shoots a shot, his friend is a terrible wingman.
Oh, yeah.
Because he is actively... Like, this isn't gonna work. We know this isn't gonna work. Yet he still feels the need to actively sabotage it.
Yeah. Like, fucking... Dude is not doing his job. Nope. He's gotta help a bro out. Like, come on, dude.
Though, to be fair, to quote Raj from Big Bang Theory, with all due disrespect to that show, granted, but you're not helping. I did not come to help. I came to mock. So then next is basically the slumber party.
Yeah, we get a little scene where I don't think it's one of the girls in the main group, because the girl goes back to get some stuff and she gets locked in.
Yeah.
And gets chased around the school.
Yeah, by Russ.
Yeah, we get a.
She keeps trying to open the doors that she know are chained shut.
We do get a cool scene though. I think because she gets hit in the arm with the drill, so she realizes that. So she tries to stop the blood from pouring out too much. She realizes it's going towards the door.
Yep.
She tries to cover it up, but the blood already went through. So he figures out where she are. We cut away.
I love the drill as a weapon.
Yeah.
Because of its versatility.
Yeah.
Like, one, you got reach.
Yep.
Two, obviously the impalement with it. it can very much be used, much like a chainsaw, to get through a door.
Yep.
And, yeah, the main danger of a drill is the thrusting with it.
Yeah.
But something moving that fast, if that touches you from the side, that's not going to be pleasant either.
Oh, yeah, no.
So it's a very, very... I'd almost place it above a chainsaw for a slasher weapon.
I think it's probably not as heavy either.
True.
So probably able to, like, put that shit around.
And generally, like, battery-operated drills, like... I mean, I'm surprised this thing is battery-operated.
Yeah.
And obviously, when we say drill, this is not like a fucking DeWalt. This is like a full-on...
like fucking power drill. Like
the things you see, the things if you ever walked around construction sites in Montreal, you've seen the construction workers not using.
Yeah.
Because they're not doing anything.
They're not gonna do anything. Yeah, like you said, after that, we pretty much took the slumber party and all the horrible shit that's gonna happen.
But they order a pizza, which takes, by the way, almost the entire movie to arrive.
Yeah.
They're shooting the shit, looking at magazines, horoscopes.
Main girl's neighbor comes by and says, "Look, I'm not gonna tell anyone that you're doing whatever.
Just don't tell them I scared you.
Yeah, don't tell them I scared you. And if you need help, I'm right next."
Because he's in their house for some reason.
Because the door was open.
Right.
And he couldn't see her, so he's like, "What the fuck?"
We do get a fun fake out with him later.
Yeah. He fucking murders a snail.
For the fucking meat cleaver.
The meat cleaver. It's the easiest way of it.
It's fucking salt, you weirdo.
Yeah, but that takes out the sport.
There.
He's got nothing else to do.
The Valerie.
Yeah.
Who, when her name is first said by one of the guys, he flubs the line, and it comes out sounding like fucking battle rating.
Yeah,
like it's some kind of Final Fantasy stat.
And it doesn't help either that like the other two guys are just like around him. So it's like it really.
It's like fucking Sephiroth has a battle rating of 500.
These two dudes are also planning on scaring the girls, so they're walking as you do in an 80s film with their bikes in the middle of the night. Because I guess it's just what you do when you're scheming.
Well, it's a suburb, so.
I just mean when you're scheming.
True.
You need to have your bikes.
I mean, slashers almost always target suburbs.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think because it's something that suburbs are like crime in the city is to a point expected, but it's this thing coming in. It's this violence coming into the let's face it, predominantly white wealthy neighborhood. That's an added element of the horror.
Yeah, exactly.
To get way over analytical. So Valerie is looking after her little sister.
It's a fucking bastard.
And probably the worst actor in the movie too.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Until the actual scaring happens.
Yeah.
But she's just she's looking at a porno mag. And you know what? Fucking respect a movie from the 80s being like, yeah, girls will look at porn too.
Yeah.
They're teenagers. They're all horny all the fucking time.
Yeah, like... It's a good little cracks here and there, like good little jokes that you normally probably wouldn't see in a slasher flick. It's a good time. Fucking... The girls are there trying to figure out what happened in the baseball game.
Yep.
So they take that shit like pretty seriously.
So they call their coach.
Yeah. Call the coach and they're all having a good time, and then that's when the screaming starts.
And the driller killer kill. Well, no, not driller killer. That's a different movie. Yes, there's a movie just called Driller Killer.
No, I believe it. Yeah.
There's also Deathbed, the bed that eats.
Sick.
The bed that kills people.
Damn.
By melting them.
Oh. I thought it was going to be like chopping.
No, it just dissolves them.
Oh. Boring.
There's a lot of... There's Killdozer. We all know Killdozer.
Yeah.
That's a classic. It's impossible to watch Killdozer right, because you can't intentionally watch Killdozer.
No, God no.
You have to be watching TV, and then it comes on TV.
Yeah.
That's how you watch Killdozer. Or you go through... Someone has a bunch of tapes, and this is a blank one. Why am I describing Killdozer like it's the fucking video from The Ring?
Because it is.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
The Ring, but the tape is just a copy of
It's just a
Killdozer.
copy of Killdozer, but if you don't send it to 7 other people...
Killdozer will come out,
Yeah, he comes for you.
out of the TV. She, technically.
True.
Yeah, because it's named Daisietta.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. Fucking pizza finally arrives.
Yeah, he has no eyes.
He has no eyes. Probably one of my favorite parts of the film.
Because they're waiting to... I love how quiet he dies.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, how much for the pizza? $6. All right, and then they take time to get... And 2 of them are waiting by the door.
Yeah.
And presumably during this time, like, it's either that he got killed after that, or he got killed before that, but this man has the fucking work ethic of a god. And it's like, yes, my eyes have been ripped out, but I am on the clock.
It is 6:50.
I will be professional.
They
I would not tip this pizza man.
No. They open the door.
And we all know why.
Wait, fucking do fucking $3 off, bro. What the fuck?
His fucking forgiveness is divine,
Yeah.
but never paid full price for late pizza.
Come on, bro. Yeah, that movie, it takes a hell of a long time. You know, this movie's only like an hour and 15
An hour and
minutes.
16.
Yeah, with credits, and a lot of shit just kind of happens in this movie. Like, they keep the ball rolling, except for the little slow parts.
I feel this is not meant to be... This movie, given its length and everything,
Yeah,
I'm sure this is meant to be part of a double feature.
probably.
Not with, I mean, you could double feature with Slumber Party Massacre 2, but it wasn't out yet.
Yeah.
But, like, there's some other schlock horror film from 82 that they probably paired this with for a double feature.
Yeah. This one, you know, for all what it is, like, Slumber Party Massacre has, like, a pretty decent cult following. Like, this is one of the ones that a lot of people always mention when you want to ask about classic 80s horror.
The killing starts now.
Yeah, it does.
There's not much to say. It just goes around killing people. Russ.
Yeah, we get the house chases, the locked doors, the garage scenes. We get a whole lot of everything in this fucking
I like
movie.
that he has a very specific weapon that he uses. Because he is not an interesting character design.
No.
He's fine, but he's just a dude in a jean jacket and jeans. He's not like... There are 2 ways you can do a slasher. They either have like a very specific costume, like your Michael Myers, your Leatherface, your Freddy, your Jason, or they use a very they continuously use a very interesting and very specific weapon.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get both, Leatherface, Jason, the fucking coal miner.
Oh, from Bloody Valentine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. Like. Some of them, and I hate when they do this, have just not interesting character design and not interesting weapon.
Yeah.
Like, if a slasher looks like this, and they just use a goddamn knife,
like I am happy they give him the drill, because the drill makes it a lot more fun.
He goes around killing people. They get their whatever weapons they can. Doesn't work. He stuffs one in the fridge.
Yeah, because the 2 boys, they decide if they run both ways, there's a chance that one of them will at least get help.
Yeah.
So one's going to head out of the garage to go help, and the other one's going to run to Valerie's house, and she's right next door. The garage is locked, so he gets killed. And the guy who gets to Valerie's house, he's watching fucking some horror movie from the 50s.
Hollywood Boulevard from 1976.
There you go.
I looked it up.
Yeah. And it's the classic, you know, she's watching a horror movie, someone's banging on the door, she can't really hear it. The scenes line up. I'm pretty sure this is probably one of the first movies that did it. Not the first, but like one of them.
I mean, Halloween does it.
Yeah,
Halloween did do it. So I think Halloween 2 as well.
Does Halloween 2 do it? I don't remember Halloween 2 that much.
I don't watch Halloween. I don't like Halloween 2 personally.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's better than a lot of the later Halloween movies, but I hate Laurie being Michael's sister.
Yeah.
That's just dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking we get some good scenes.
The coach tries to check on the girls.
Yeah, because when they're calling,
because they call and then there's a scream and she's like, "What the fuck? Are you okay?" And then he cuts the line.
He calls Valerie, tells her to go check up on him, but goes, "No, you know what? That's a stupid idea. I'll go because I'm the adult."
So she goes. Valerie and her sister go. They're in the kitchen. Like, no one's in the house because everyone's hiding or dead by this point.
Yeah.
So she's looking. They're in the kitchen. Say, oh, we can't leave empty-handed. Let's raid the fridge. And she opens it, and then the girl in there half falls out, but she's hidden by the door from Valerie and her sister. Push it back in. How about a beer? He goes to get one. It's like, you're fucking 15. No. And it's all right. And then she opens, and after Valerie leaves, she's like, all right, I gotta steal it. I'm gonna take a beer anyway. She opens it, and she falls out, and then you get it. Then her acting actually gets good with the screaming.
Yeah, the scream's really good.
One of the guys goes up to fuck a girl way earlier. They're in the car.
Oh, yeah, true. Dorian, whatever the fuck
she
was.
Something about daiquiris.
The football player, whatever the fuck.
They both get killed.
He was waiting in the car for her to go tell the friends that she was going to go hang out and then come back, and when she goes to kiss him, his head falls off, and I go, hell yeah.
It's good, but like from once Russ starts killing people, there's not a lot we can actually talk about.
Nah, you get a good.
The coach comes there.
Yeah.
So, after Russ has, by the way, when the doorbell rang, he was like, "Oh shit!" Yeets the pizza guy's corpse away and then hides under the blanket they had put over him.
Yeah.
And so when she comes in, goes to check it, and he's on her. She grabs a fire poker to fight him with.
Yeah.
And while this is happening, Valerie is in the basement trying to find a weapon.
Yeah.
And by the way, she is spoiled for choice. This place is full.
It's like a fucking workman shop. Like,
so she grabs a circular saw.
Yeah.
But like one of the ones you run along. Like you use this on a plank.
Yeah.
Bad for reach because this does not have a lot of reach.
No, it does not.
Drill. But she grabs that and she runs up the stairs. But oops, it's corded.
Yeah.
So it unplugs and she falls backwards, which is the best way this could have happened, because I did see it not unplugging and her falling and sawing her own face off.
It sounds like a fucking kill that would happen in Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
But she does settle on a machete.
Yep.
So she goes to after he takes out the coach, who I don't know if she dies.
We don't see her die
because she gets the side of it to her stomach, and then she goes to fight Russ, and then he says, "I love you."
Yeah,
takes a lot of love to do this. I don't know what I think. I don't know if it would have been better if he didn't talk.
Yeah, I'm like 50-50 on it.
Maybe just the words "I love you" just to make it weird, but
I think that would have been better. Because then you get the very obvious language of, you know you'll like it, you know you want it. And you're like, okay, yeah, movie, we get it. Like,
so they fight. She cuts him, like on the arm.
Yeah, we get outside,
and she goes down. He goes down, and he gets back up. I think they knock the drill into the water.
He brings up the drill and she cuts off half of it.
Yeah. Cuts off half the drill and falls into the water.
And he's just so enamored by that, he's like, what the fuck? That's not supposed to happen.
That's cool.
Chops his arm
chops his left hand off and then puts him in the water. I would have loved to see him get electrocuted, but no, he dies.
He doesn't die yet, he comes back.
Right, he comes back and then he gets...
he jumps to reach and fucking
stabs him with the
machete.
Very, very end of Friday the 13th. Similar, but not in slow motion.
Yeah.
And that was Slumber Party Massacre.
Yeah, it's really short.
I like it.
It's like an hour and 10.
It's fun.
It's a fun movie. It's a fun slasher. A lot of it is like just we're getting to the killing part. So,
but it's not annoying like some movies.
No.
I mean, it's on Halloween, like obviously, but it's not. I don't compare things to Halloween unless there are other Halloween movies generally because it is a masterclass.
Yeah, I think this really does the smart thing of because like Halloween does a really good job of the build up. Right.
I do though bring up Halloween as an example of slow burn build ups really, really work.
Yeah, exactly. Halloween does that really well, but then you have other movies that try to do that. It doesn't work. So Slumber Party Massacre goes, fuck it, we know what you're here for. If you're watching this. We have a message to say, but you're here to see the fucking dude drill people and have a good time doing it. You're like, yeah. So they don't fuck around, they get to that part and it's a good time.
You know the drill.
Exactly.
Better be on the cover of fucking one of these. Honestly. If Phantasm can get away with the sci-fi horror film with balls, this can get away with You Know the Drill.
I think this is a cult classic for a reason. People like it. I like it. It's a good time.
So, I've been Merrick Tomato.
I look forward to whenever we're going to talk about the sequel.
See you next week.
Have a good one.
We're not talking about the sequel next week.
No. Like, at some point.
Yeah. Ciao.
Bye.